Hey guys, what is going on? This is PY Programming here, back again with another video tutorial on Python. Let's go. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to be bringing to you the 5 different main important classes in Python. 5 different classes in Python will be revealed in this video, and these are the 5 classes we'll always be using. So here we go. These are all the 5 classes in Python you ever have to know. So I did a practice video before this, and let's get started now. So the first class is of course going to be words or alphabets or letters or sentences. And you must be wondering, like, well, what do you call all of that? In Python, you call that a string. So let's assign a value. A is equal to, and we did this in the last video. So A is equal to, and then in double quotes or single quotes, you can type any words, letters, a sentence, anything, a paragraph, anything you want inside this which contains alphabets. For example, over here, I'm going to type apple. So here is the first class in Python. It's called a string. And let me just spell that out for you. String. And then it's in Python, it's defined as str, short for string. So I'll just comment this out. And by the way, let me just tell you something. If you want to comment a line out, as in you want to see that line, but you don't want that line to be there actually. I mean, I don't know what you're understanding from me exactly, but let's say you have a line b is equal to 6 and you don't want this line, so you can just put a hash in front of the line and it'll comment only that sentence out. As you can see, this is not commented out yet. But if you want to comment the whole thing out, you can just do a triple quote and then close the triple quote whenever you want to stop. So that's for like more multi-line strings. So yeah, so in front of that, in front of my apple I have here, I'm just gonna comment it out and say str, which is for string. Great. Now the second class in Python, let's assign a value b. The second class in Python is known as an integer, which essentially just means numbers. But remember, integer does not consist of decimals, fractions, and stuff like that. Basically, integers only consists of whole numbers and, well, 0. 0 is a whole number. So an integer can be 340, 97, 34, or 5. Any one of those, sorry. And for example, 86 here is an integer, and integer's short form is int. And let's just comment that out. Great, int. And now we will be doing another class, and let's assign a value c. This one's called a float, and it's a funny name, but it essentially means decimal. So let's do a random decimal, 37.4098. That is, my friends, a float. And floats are FLOAT. And then let's put a hash in front of that so it comments it out. So this is over here a float. Great. And then another class is called a boolean input. And you must be wondering, boolean? What's a boolean now? Well, boolean is just simply true or false. True or false. And if you just type, most of you right now, if you're gonna go side by side with me in this video tutorial, and if you're just typing false, you must be wondering, why isn't it working? Because Python is actually case sensitive. So it's very particular when something is capitalized or not. So in this case, false is capitalized. As you can see, F is capital. And then same for true, actually. Let's just be optimistic and keep it as true. And then lastly is a rare class actually, but it's still important. I don't use it that much when I'm using my programs, except when I'm building like heavy duty programs, and it's called none. And it's actually known as the none type class. And none is actually when you want a variable to have no value. So in a program, you will encounter this thing where you don't want something to have a value, but you still want it to be there because it has some importance later. In this case, it's called none. And now none just simply means what it means, none. So these are the 5 classes in Python. Let's just print it all out. And there's a shorter way of printing. It's just A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. And let's close that, save that, and run it. As you can see, these are all the classes. So this, let's just take a quick review. This apple is a string. 86 is an integer. 37.4098 is a decimal. True is a Boolean input, and none is a non-type variable. So these are the 5 classes in Python. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. This is PY Programmer out.